Hi everyone, my name is Bruce Schwartz. Thanks so much for the support, everyone. Welcome, new subscribers. The supposed Apollo 11 moon landing site. Look inside of the circle, and beside Little West Crater is where they would have landed. First of all, the surface is beyond colorful, right? These are all natural colors on the surface, and that's the beautiful part of it. There's no added saturation at all. At times I'm forced to descend the saturation. This is, try it yourself, you descend the exposure. By bringing the exposure down, it's your goal is to take away some of that illumination off of the camera, right? No matter what you're using, DSLR, solar imager. And what that's going to do is going to bring out the natural colors on the surface. Yes, you can see some fringing lights in certain areas, but don't bother with those. Look at the structuring inside of the Apennine Mountains. Well, we're going to get in even closer than this. These are nice, slow close-up zooms. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're going to see the colors around those structures. They're actually green, but we're still not close enough to see the color on the surface. We're going to get in close. I'm using a 14-inch telescope that this wonderful community has raised for the channel. Now listen, those just arriving, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it, everyone. And what we're looking at is the surface of the moon. What I have found is a being and a possible type of creature. Maybe even clouds on the surface. UFOs daily, yes, daily. Why? Because we're under the veil and we're seeing a surface UFO. I want this to astonish everyone. And I'm not saying it enough in the videos. There really is a UFO that, like, seriously, that I've caught on the surface, that I'm capable of going up and seeing them every single time I go up. Now, these are the amazing UFOs that we see between Earth and the moon. Often, channels will post UFO footage saying, look what we found on the moon, when in reality, it's between Earth and the moon. But the ones that I've found are literally on the surface. So now we're in even closer inside of the Apennine Mountains, where I told you we'd zoom in and see the exact same frame, except just a little closer, and the structures are all green. And various colors, of course. Different colors, natural or not. I'm just telling you that the surface does have colors. The colors maybe are not vegetation. I don't know. I have not the proof that there's vegetation on the surface of the moon, but I am going to give my opinion. Listen, guys, why else would there be beings up there roaming around? Okay, in vessels. Some say maybe they're drones. I don't rule any of that out. It's interesting. It's so interesting talking about it. It could be anything, guys. But let me tell you, don't forget, we were told that there was absolutely nothing up there. There were no beings up there. If you look in the space news, well, which I often don't have time myself to, listen to all the news. We can't. We have jobs, we have lives, but I heard that they're going to put a net, some kind of a net in space, deployed by a satellite to be able to capture debris around the moon. Now, why would they want to do that? Could it possibly be the first attempts of us as humans trying to actually get up to the surface of the moon? You know, it affects me that Buzz Aldrin really did talk to a young girl, a student, and it was televised, and he told her that they did not go to the moon. Secure Team 10 even has the video himself and does a good report on it. Go look for yourself. Buzz Aldrin said himself they did not have the capability. And he even gives the reason why. If you listen very carefully to what he's saying, it all makes a lot of sense. Everyone, I'm overwhelmed by the support you've given this channel and your curiosity, just as curious as me, most if not all of us here. There's a lot we are finding on the surface. With this 14-inch telescope, a lot of people are saying, well, we need bigger, we got to get them closer. No, it's a process, and it's sort of like fishing. Sorry to compare this to fishing, but yeah, some days you're not going to get any fish. And when you go up on the surface, there's so many things that come into consideration on whether you are going to get a clear shot or not, like this here. You know, there's certain areas that the structuring does not appear, but people are ruling out the fact that it could be clouds and or smokes or hazes that are blurring us out from being able to see them. Because when we go back on different times in the same areas, we really do see a change. But now I've come to be able to tell everyone what the change is. It's those white pipe-like objects all over the surface. Here's the Apollo 11 moon landing. Close up again, pretty close up. Look, what I like is that we're seeing all the levels inside of the mirror here. That's what's pretty cool. And, you know, when they show the surface of where they landed, I mean, come on. It's really gray. Yeah, it should look gray from Earth, okay? Not sitting on the moon. I've added music to these videos because I don't want to pass off or flash that I'm this big scientist and that I do research videos without music in it. I want to entice people to watch the moon. I want people to fall in love with the moon like I did.